Hello and welcome back to another segment of my LEGO Endor mock work in progress. I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse of me expanding the mock onto a new base plate and creating one of the last sections of the mountain that I have left. I really like how the mock is coming overall, and I like how modular it is. Like I said before, the layout's going to be pretty big when it's done. It's going to be at least 80 inches in length and probably around 36 inches in width. It's sort of hard to visualize this the way I'm building it because I'm doing it in a section, but just know that it will be doubling in size basically from the width and the length. Not to mention we have some considerable height to achieve still with the mock, so it's going to be very, very big. In this update, I'm going to go over some more finalized layouts of the plan that I have for the lower section of the landing pad, as well as some of the rock work I've done and some of the minifigures that I've got for this mock. So starting with the overall layout, we are now at 5 segments of base plate in length. Each base plate is 32 studs long and 64 studs wide. This makes me just about at the halfway point in length, so this is going to be about double. The final project is going to be about double this length and width. The section right now seems pretty big to me, but it's very crazy to think that it's going to be about double this size. However, the reason why I'm making it so big, obviously, is because the landing pad is so large and it's going to probably overshadow a lot of this mock. And I don't want to have everything underneath the landing pad, so it has to be this big. Plus, it's been a while since I've made a large mock like this, so I'm pretty excited to make it as big as I can make it. I'm not entirely sure when I'll get to build the bunker part of the mock, which is going to be on the right side, because that has an interior, and I'm actually running out of space on this dresser that I'm building the mock on right now. But hopefully it comes pretty soon. We'll have to see about that in the coming episodes. So I'll kind of go over some of the plans I have for the bunker, even though I won't be building it this episode. So firstly, there's going to be a back exit to the bunker, not the one that you see in the movie, and that's going to be right in the section that I built here. And that's going to lead into a hallway that connects to a main room, which is going to be some sort of like computer room or something like that. And then that room will have the main entrance that leads to the movie scene entrance with Han Solo and Leia, and they try and trick the Imperials out and try and get inside and place the explosives. So, the main bunker will be minifigure scaled and completely underground, so that means I'm going to have to make a removable roof so that you guys can see inside. I'm going to tile it all up, and it's going to be pretty cool. So that's why I spent a ton of time around building up the land so that I have plenty of space to make a nice interior. I'm still debating whether or not to add lights because the lights will have to be on the roof of the inside. So when I take off the top, the lights will probably come with it. So that just kind of seems counterintuitive. So just let me know what you guys think about that. I'll probably have more finalized plans on the bunker in the next episode, but for now let's look at the changes I made in this episode. So we can look at some of the filler brick that I have created underneath the mountain, which is going to be kind of the last section of large mountain I have. I want to start lowering it now and create some sort of grassy hill that kind of blends into some sort of forest, which is going to be on the right side. So the right side is probably going to be just as dense as the left side with trees and vegetation and stuff. But the problem is I don't want to make it so dense that you can't see the trees in the back. I want to make sure everything is perfect, so I'm going to probably lay out the trees for the next episode in the right side, or at least plan it, because I won't have those base plates finished yet. But that being said, a lot of the trees are going to be large, and they're going to be obviously modeled after the redwoods, so it's going to be quite a lot of trees. So I've been experimenting with laying out where I'm going to place the trees on the right side of the forest. Obviously, I don't have the base plate made yet, so it's kind of difficult as of right now. But I do want to make sure you can have a clear view of all the trees, but still kind of keep the dense forest look that Endor has. Obviously not going to be making all the trees really large like this. I'm going to have some smaller pines and stuff like that. So it's going to be a nice varied mix. I'll probably start making some of the smaller trees for the next episode as well, because I think I need to get started on that, because right now it doesn't exactly look like Endor without any trees. So that's what I'll be doing. Also, I won't be laying out all the grass pieces and the little bamboo sticks that you can buy in LEGO that I already have a lot of until the mock is closer to finish, because those things aren't connected very strongly and they could move and come right off if I transport this mock. So lastly, since I've never really built to this scale, I mean, I have done minifigure scale before, but I've never had a full-fledged battle like this where you need a ton of minifigures everywhere, so I'm kind of short on minifigures. People assume that LEGO mock builders have a ton of minifigures, and that is generally the case with most of them, but I don't actually have that many because I don't really buy too many sets. I usually just go on Bricklink and buy parts, so without sets, you don't really have that many minifigures. So I'm going to need to buy a lot of Rebels and Stormtroopers and stuff like that. I definitely also need to get some more Ewoks because Ewoks are essential for Endor, and I hope they're not too expensive on Bricklink. So I'll show you the troopers that I already have. As for the Rebels, I have a good amount of Rebel troopers. I had to get some helmets recently because I didn't have any Endor helmets, but now I have these, and I think these guys are looking pretty good. I probably won't need to buy too many more Rebels because the amount of Rebels that I still need, I'll probably try and make them look a little bit different so that not every trooper is just this generic Endor trooper. I'm also going to have to try and get the Luke, Han, and Leia specific version of Endor. That might be challenging, but we'll have to see how that goes. And so before I go, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I'm going to release the next episode when I have 20 more subscribers than I have right now. And so if you guys want to see that episode quicker, just subscribe and tell your friends because that's going to motivate me to make more content. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon with more videos.